What is up, everybody? To Reverse here today. So this is the day after announcement that we got that the Last of Us Part 2 remaster was coming early next year. And I thought I was the only one who was like, this is a big issue. But apparently I'm not the only one, because if you look at the likes to dislike ratio for this official trailer, it has 4.6k likes, while triple the dislikes at 15k. People are not happy with this remake, remaster being made. And that is a good thing, because I'm literally thinking like everybody just a sheep who wants to play this game again. And it's like, I'm glad everybody's just not a just mindless sheep just buying this game again. Even though they want to charge you $10 for the game, if you got the previous, if you bought it before, you just pay $10. That still is a ripoff for like stuff that nobody cares about. Like, who cares about any of this right here? You get a different survival wave, big whoop-de-doo. Where's factions at? Why is this not factions instead of the survival mode? There's nothing but a cheap cash grab at this point. So much so that they put comparisons of the visuals, The Last of Us on the PS4 versus the PS5 remaster. And I can't tell the difference with this. Same with this one. For Ellie's character, I can't tell the difference at all between these two images. Which one is the PS5, which one is the PS4? I have no idea. But, you know, they're charging you $10 for this nonsense. Then Sony fanboys defended The Last of Us 2 Remastered, about to have folks crying up and down the timeline saying nobody asked for this and this game is instantly sold out. Mark my words. Once again, Sony fanboys love being sheep. They love just buying anything that Sony has their name on it. It could be a little pile of dog crap with the Sony logo and they will buy it. The next Sony fanboy says, what does The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered and the PlayStation Portal have in common? Lots of people who don't want a PS5 will try to convince you not to buy them. Once again, you just defend Sony's just trash decisions. I'm a person who spent $5 for my PS5. I am very disappointed in their first party Cummins is very trash. The only major first party game they had this year was Spider-Man 2. That game was a little bit above average in my opinion. They forced that Mary Jane stuff in the game, which I didn't care for. And that's it. It's like you release a remaster, which I don't care about, and you release a portable device that's a half-ass portable device I don't care about. It's just, they're just releasing trash. And even their movies is just, even a movie front, they're releasing trash as well too. They're releasing multiple Spider-Man movies around Spider-Man. It's like, what is this nonsense? The only good movie they have is the Across the Into the Spider-Verse. That's the only one. So I think the Sony is just, they're releasing trash content, trash quality hardware, and their fans are just gobbling it up and just defending it. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's gonna be sold out everywhere. It's like, yeah, the gullible fanboy is gonna be sold out, but nobody with 2 working brain cells is gonna buy this nonsense. I'm just curious, what did people under this video say? I'm hyped for the Spider-Man 2 remaster in 2025. Might as well be another Spider-Man remaster at this point. So, can we get a Jack and Daxter remake? Yeah, you know, that franchise I made from long ago. Can we get at least a remake of that IP that's been dead for a long time? I'll get the remaster of the remaster in a few years, the way it truly envisioned. And people were like, Naughty Dog were like one of the top studios at one point, when they just become a joke with just remasters. Can't wait for The Last of Us Season 1 remaster. Probably happening. Can't wait for this completely new adventure to drop. The sarcasm just oozing out this comment right here. Sony is trying to make us feel nostalgic for a recent game. Only Sony could do that. Try to get you nostalgic for a game that just came out. So I'm not the only one confused about this remaster. Can't wait for The Last of Us Part 1 remastered. I'm hyped for the Final Fantasy 16 remake next year. So they're just clowning Sony at this point. There's like no originality. There's just literally the remake, remaster Station 5 at this point. Like, it's just so ridiculous. This is the so-called market leader people. I literally believe if casuals weren't just so if they just didn't just flock towards the PS5, I think Sony would be just a sinking ship at this point. Like it's so obvious because casuals buy Call of Duty, FIFA, Madden, all those casual games they buy on PS5. So that's why these consoles are selling like this. Because Sony's first party decisions is not adding up to why it's selling this crazy like this. Releasing portables that you don't need, releasing remasters no one cares for, releasing Spider-Man games where one of the major focuses is not on Spider-Man. It's just ridiculous. So those are my thoughts about this, but definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.